YouTube and fellow Star Wars collectors. On this episode of Toys Are the Way, we will be taking a look at the latest Vintage Collection Deluxe offering, the Dark Trooper from The Mandalorian, and setting up our own diorama. If you're new to the channel or a fan of Star Wars collecting, be sure to smash a like on this video, remember to subscribe, and make sure to ring that bell to stay notified. Welcome back everyone. You might be thinking, that's a lot of Dark Troopers, and you are certainly correct. Here is my pre-order of 16 of this Vintage Collection Deluxe figure. My reason for getting this many Dark Troopers is that I wanted to have them displayed as one entire row of charging stations in their storage chamber as seen in the episode of The Mandalorian. There's a total of 32 of these droids, 16 on each side, so I wanted to have at least one wall of them. And fortunately enough, there was a great sale on Amazon when these first went up for pre-order, and I was able to get them at a very good price because they are a bit pricey considering they are a deluxe figure. Hopefully somewhere down the road there'll be another sale and I will consider picking up some more of these and maybe the additional 16, but for now, this will have to do. But with that being said, let's take a closer look at the packaging, figure, and set them up in a diorama. Taking a look at the packaging, we have our standard Vintage Collection Deluxe style box that we have been getting all of these larger figures and world building accessories packed into. I'm personally not the biggest fan of these boxes because this big flap always gets bent up in delivery, and also I'm not a big fan of putting these on my wall. They're not the same as a carded bubble figure, so they're just not the same allure. I know it's kind of designed to resemble that packaging and you could put it displayed on your wall, but it just doesn't do it for me. And like I said, therefore, trying to store these in boxes and stuff like that, they always get a little bit bent up and it's just a little bit difficult. But focusing our attention back onto the packaging, we have the Mandalorian logo above. We have this awesome sunburst logo showing the Dark Trooper with his flame accessories and in flight. So really cool stuff there. And additionally, we have a nice image of the figure in a dynamic scene. I really like this one. I like the white light that is shining off of the Dark Trooper's armor. We got the charging station there that looks really good. And in the back, we have some nice illuminated images of the other charging stations. And I just think overall, this is one of the best deluxe style packaging scenes that they've set up. Additionally, we have the Kenner logo down below that looks really great with all this dark imagery. So that pop of color is really nice. And on the back, we have the same art, the Vintage Collection logo, and a small image showing the Dark Trooper and all of the accessories included in this package. And additionally, on the side, we have a couple more images of the Dark Trooper in action. Here you can see him with his punching fist, ready to take out some opponents. On the bottom, a bunch of stuff no one cares about. And on the other side, just a nice image of the Dark Trooper with his red glowing eyes. So all in all, this deluxe box looks fantastic, and I'm absolutely happy to add this one to the collection. The Dark Troopers have been a fan favorite character ever since their first appearance in the LucasArts video game Dark Forces. This Star Wars game was a personal favorite of mine, therefore I was overjoyed to see them in live action. And now that I can add this version of that character to my collection is simply awesome. The Deluxe Dark Trooper is fully loaded with modern articulation and is everything you want to see in a newly tooled figure. Sporting ball-jointed everything, splits at the thigh, and rocker ankles, it will easily pose in a variety of action stances. This Imperial work of art comes with its own charging station that's made of a nice hard plastic and really adds to the world building possibilities. The Dark Trooper has been crafted with a nostalgic glowing eye effect, similar to the Jawas from the older Power of the Force 2 line. The eyes are lit by light passing through the translucent plastic placed on the back of the figure's head. I personally think this was executed very well and it adds some nice interactiveness to the figure. Hasbro really should have considered using the same translucent plastic on the charging station walls. I think that would have been very cool and could have taken this deluxe accessory to the next level. In addition to the punching hands and charging station walls, a pair of flame accessories are also included for the jet thrusters located on the bottom of the Dark Trooper's feet. The flames are the same ones seen with the deluxe Boba Fett figure, but are made of a less translucent plastic, which is a big negative in my opinion. I would like to see more accessory consistency from Hasbro in the future. The flame can be inserted into the peg located on the bottom of the figure's foot and fits very well. This was a smart accessory to include with the Deluxe Dark Troopers and will allow fans to recreate a number of different scenes posing the figure in flight mode. All in all, the figure and its accessories are an excellent addition to the Vintage Collection, but the almost $30 price tag is definitely exaggerated, and Hasbro needs to keep these deluxe offerings at a reasonable price. But with that being said, let's open up these figures and get them ready for battle. I'm really enjoying this new deluxe offering from the Vintage Collection. This figure is so well crafted and allows fans to recreate a number of scenes from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. While the articulation is top notch, there are some negatives I would like to point out. Many fans feel the Dark Trooper looks too short, and I have to agree. The figure should have been sculpted slightly taller when compared to the Mandalorian, but I still think the overall figure looks great. My biggest critique has to be the engineering for the charging station. While these were designed well, Hasbro did not think about what would be needed to keep the structure supported when multiple, or all 16, of the charging stations are connected. You can see the curvature that develops once several of these are connected, and a sturdy flat surface is required to keep them straight. Additionally, too much weight or a sudden imbalance can cause the stations to fall backwards. I think including a floor piece to each of the stations could have helped significantly. The addition of these floor vents could have provided tension and helped straighten out the front of the structure, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. I hope you've enjoyed this video and taking a look at this new Vintage Collection Deluxe figure and diorama. Be sure to smash a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps promote the videos and is always greatly appreciated. Thanks everyone, and may the Force be with you.